Shalom, shalom. Let's give all praises, fear, and glory, and honors to Yahweh Ba'ashim Yahushai Ba'ashim Kakwadash Rakatam. Shalom, warriors and children that believe in Yahushai, and also you sisters that believe in Yahushai. May peace be with you. And I want to go into the book of Baruch. And I'll start at Baruch chapter 4. Because the Lord wants us to really run that finish line with all we have. And the enemy is trying to make you slow down. The enemy is trying to make you take your time. And we don't want no more time in this wicked kingdom. All right, this is the book of Baruch, chapter 4, verse 1. It says, "This is the book of the commandments of power and the law that endureth forever. All they that keep it shall come to life, but such as leave it shall die." It's plain and simple, man. If you leave off the commandment, the ways of God, then you're going to die. "Turn thee, O Jacob, and take hold of it. Walk in the presence of the light thereof, that thou mayest be illuminated. Give not thine honor to another, nor the things that are profitable unto thee to a strange nation." Heavy. Right, so we are stacking up in the spirit. You know, we're feeding our people. Not the strangers, but our people. And they're the ones that are rejecting it. They're the ones that are really in a dark place. Because they're denying their power. Their own power. They're denying it. They are powerless. They have no strength, no protection. And I'm going to go to Baruch 5. It says, Baruch 5 verse 1, "Put off, O Jerusalem, the garment of mourning and affliction." Yeah, put it off. Put off that mentality of worrying and being worried, being afraid. Put that off. And it says, "Put on the comeliness of the glory that cometh from God, Hamashiach, forever." See that? So we're not going to change. We're going to put off the old clothing, right? Put off that old covenant and put on the new clothing, the new covenant. Put on the comeliness of the glory, the victory of Yahushai. And it says forever. "Cast about thee a double garment of the righteousness which cometh from power, Yahweh Ba'ashim Yahushai, and set a diadem on thine head of the glory of the everlasting." Everlasting. And a diadem is a crown. It's a headband. It's a seal. You know, when you seal something, it's official. And that's what the Lord has done with us. He has sealed us. He has given us the authority and trust to take care of the Father's business. Because no one is. the business of the everlasting power. Baruch 5:3. For God, Yahweh Bashem Mashiach, will show thy brightness unto every country under heaven. For thy name shall be called of power forever, the peace of righteousness and the glory of Hamashiach's powers worship. Arise, O Jerusalem, and stand on high, and look about toward the east, and behold thy children gathered from the west unto the east by the word of the Holy One, rejoicing in the remembrance of power God Hamashiach. So we're remembering, and we're actually rejoicing because the elect are coming together. And it's so heavy. The Lord does not deal carnal at all. He's gathering us in His Spirit. He's gathering us with the fruits and the works. Just like the harvest, you gather the fruits together, and also you gather the tares, and then you burn up the tares and trash, and then also you bring into the barn, the kingdom, the fruits. And that's why the world despises us, because we are in the Lord's barn. The Lord said the kingdom is within you. So don't let this world discourage you and think less of you. Don't think less of you. If you are a man of God, focus on growing as a man of God, and everything is going to be taken care of, because the Lord is making sure that everything goes as planned. If you're part of the Lord's plan, if you're part of God's plan, then you have the victory already. Baruch 5:6. For they departed from thee on foot, and were led away of their enemies. But God bringeth them unto thee, exalted with glory, as children of the kingdom. Let me read that again. Baruch 5:6. For they departed from thee on foot, and were led away of their enemies. See what happens when you go away from God? Worse things happen. It says, but God bringeth them unto thee, exalted with glory, as children of the kingdom. So if the Lord is still supping with you, and you're still fighting and you're learning, don't let these false prophets take away your crown. Don't let them discourage you, because God has great glory for us, man. Baruch 5:7. For God hath appointed that every high hill and banks of long continuance should be cast down, and valleys filled up, to make even the ground, that Israel may go safely in the glory of God. Heavy, man. And these high hills and banks of long continuance are basically our oppressors. Heavy. It's our oppressors the Lord is talking about, man. Babylon, the system, they've gotten rich, and they've continued to get rich. Off our blood, man. Off our sufferings. But it was the Lord, giving His nation the curses for going off and worshiping false gods. So now we have to understand that this is the last trumpet, the last call. Choose now, life or death. Are you going to understand how to please the Lord and live pleasing the Lord and being cleansed and growing in righteousness and being humble? Because that's where the victory is. The Lord's going to exalt you if you do that. You know what I'm saying? You're going to have so much that, but what we really focus on is just the salvation of Yahushua, that relationship with the Lord, or having our name written in the book of life, man. So everything else comes after that, man. But for those that are not doing this for the right reasons, they're doing this deceitfully, they're not following the Lord, they're only looking for their own victory, they're just going to Salakia. So yeah, that's what that is. Those banks and those high heels there are oppressors, and they're the kingdom of Satan. They don't have much time. The time is up. So this is why all these things and wars have to come to pass. Prophecies have to come to pass. And like the Lord said, look up, lift up your head. Your redemption is nigh. That's our redemption, man. This is our redemption right now. So we need to, keep our heads up, get up your loins, and really go hard in this, man. Finish strong. It says Baruch 5:8. Moreover, even the woods and every sweet-smelling tree shall overshadow Israel by the commandment of God. For God shall lead Israel with joy in the light of his glory, with the mercy and righteousness that cometh from him. See, he's guiding us, man. So we have nothing to worry about. Just focus and continuing in the light, continuing the truth, man. Keep prayers up. Be more serious with your prayers. Even if no one's hearing you, the Lord is. And that's what matters, man. So with that, let's give all praises to Yahweh, Ba'ashim Ashai, Ba'ashim and Kakwadash Brakatam, to you warriors and beloveds, sisters and children. This is it. Rejoice. You don't have nothing to worry about, really, because the Lord has us covered. He's always doing miracles. So the world is trying to put in fear in you, make you worried. Basically, the world is trying to make you question your relationship with God. And that's not going to happen. Don't let that happen. Just focus in the words of God. That's it. Open the book, read, highlight, listen to the precepts, listen to the audio, listen to, brothers and sisters that have the Spirit. Shalom.